guess what? Whenever you have some irritation, a lot of times it's a moisturization problem. So what we're doing is we're putting the wrong prescription on a problem. When you look at a product for moisturization or irritation, it needs to be an oil-based product. Anything that's 70% water is a hydration product. And putting a hydration product on a moisturizing problem won't ever work. So for those of us who still have the ashy skin, or if you're like me, I used to get my toes done. They would put that lotion on, and by the time they paint the toes and I'm not in the car, I am looking in my glove compartment for some more lotion. Well, now I know why my lotion does not work effectively, because it's a water-based problem. It's a water-based product. I needed a product that was a moisturization product. And when you look at your oils and your butters, those are moisturizing product. I cannot speak today. Moisturizing product. And something that's oil-based, guess what? If it's a good oil base, like a vegetable oil base, like sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, mango oil, those things are really, really good for the skin, because guess what? They don't actually get on the skin like what we call a mineral oil, or a baby oil, or a petrolatum, or petrol oil. And it doesn't just sit there and coat the skin, and actually acts as a barrier. But something like sweet almond or mango or avocado oil, jojoba oil, sapphire, sunflower, all of those actually penetrate the dermis of the skin, get in there and moisturize, and actually bring it up to the skin level. So you, guess what? Longer and longer you're going, between periods of actually reapplying the product. Now, when I looked at the problems that I had with my hair, about 2 years ago, my hair started shedding and started breaking off. And I went to my stylist and I said, what's going on with my hair? I was getting ready to turn 40, so I thought, okay, wow, this is what I got to look forward to. And you hear all these things about turning 40, and 40 is the new 30, but my 40 was like the new 50 to me. And I went to him and I said, look, something is going on with my hair. My hair is shedding, my hair is breaking. What is going on? Well, we started looking at some of the products that I was using on my hair. And the first thing that occurred to me was that my hair was dry and that my hair is brittle. And that the shampoo and the conditioner that we were using was all mainly water-based. And that was a problem for me, because I wasn't washing my hair. I was trying to condition and treat my hair. I needed a product that was oil-based. And when I lecture, I tell everybody, when you're looking at products, what are you trying to do? If you're washing your hair, then guess what? That product needs to be mainly water. So if the first two ingredients is aqua or water or deionized water, then that's great for your hair. But if you have a product that is mainly oil, that's not going to cleanse your hair. Oil is not good for cleansing. It doesn't cleanse, it moisturizes. And so what I learned through that process is that I was using the wrong products on my hair and looking for a result that I could never attain because I was using the wrong product. And I say that to you because I say that applies not only in my hair, it applied in my skin, and it applied in so many different other areas. And I think we too have to apply these things to ourselves. So when you're looking at a problem or a situation that you're trying to find a solution to, if you don't get to the root of it, then you're never going to get a solution. And I think we were talking earlier when Dr. Ellis was here, is that sometimes we go to the doctor or we go to the dermatologist and we're only looking at the symptoms. And a lot of us, in our haste and in our urgency just to find something that works, then we will apply ignorance, to a problem. And it's not only difficult for your doctor to treat, but it's going to be nearly impossible for you to get some solutions. And so my challenge to you is to fully speak with your dermatologist fully have a dialogue with your doctor, even with the small amount of time. I can challenge you in saying that if you speak with the doctor and say, hey, I really got a problem and I need you to give me a little bit more than 5 minutes a day, they can and they will. And if it's something that is really stressing you, I usually say, please don't go to the internet. The internet is good, but the internet is also bad. I had a young lady that had come in, wanted to get a hair analysis, and she had about 8 different products that she had applied to her hair that morning. And even before then, about 2 weeks earlier, she had gone to someone who told her to cut off all her hair. She wanted to go natural. However, the same person that told her to go natural put a process in her hair. And I'm like, that's not natural. The only thing that she didn't do was not put a perm. And so for those of us who are natural and are looking at products for our hair, the reason why people are saying I don't want to go natural is because a lot of the products for natural hair is really not designed for natural hair. A natural hair person would need a lot of oil. And I'm sorry, I know that they say, well, if you stop putting a perm in your hair, our hair will actually make its own oils. Okay, whatever. It makes some, but our hair is different. Ethnic hair is different. And it's just like being any other race. There are just some things that are unique to us, and I think that's the way God created us. And so, in summary, when you're thinking about the pH, not only of your skin, but even of your hair, I want you to be just very, very careful, simply because almost all day we are wearing some kind of product on our skin that really was not designed for our skin. We're applying products on our hair that wasn't designed for our hair. Most of the products for the hair contain wax. Now, if you thought about it, would you literally put wax on your hair? I dare say not. When you look at some of the urea, and believe it or not, some of these products for lotion actually has animal urine in it. And if you knew that, would you put that on your skin? No. And for the sodium lauryl sulfate that you know cleans concrete, would you put that on your skin? Would you brush your teeth with it? I'm still trying to get the understanding of why sodium lauryl sulfate needs to be in our toothpaste. All of these products affect the pH of our bodies. When your pH is off balance, guess what? It causes dis-ease of the body. And so today, what you know now is starting to look at your products a little bit more differently. With the 8 products on average that we use daily, we actually pollute our bodies with about 280 different chemicals. And so we're asking our bodies to process chemicals that it never knew to process. It's the same thing with the foods that we're consuming. We're asking our bodies to process foods that the body never knew to process. Dr. Edwards in her speech was saying about the high corn fructose. Our bodies were never meant to metabolize that. When you look at all these new foods, these new diet foods, they don't work for our bodies because the bodies don't know how to deal with it. And more importantly, when we're looking at the fruits that we consume, I remember when I first moved to Georgia, I saw my first brown egg, and I just thought, like, there's just no way I would ever eat that. Not knowing that it was natural, because all my life I've always seen a bleached egg, When I look at the milk that we consume, now the milk that we consume has so many things robbed of it because through the pasteurization, we heat out all the digestive enzymes. When we look at the apples, I love Granny Smith apples. Not necessarily really all the time just for eating. I love it for decoration. And guess what? They stay on my table as decoration for about 5 months. And so when you think about it, should an apple last 5 months off the tree? No. And look at oranges that are really, really orange now, that organically never were orange, at least that color. But when you're looking at oranges that are this big, they don't grow naturally like that. Those are hormones. The same thing with our children now. We see little girls now that are actually having their period in 5th grade. The only thing that can do that is hormones. And where are they getting it in 5th grade? Only through their foods, only through some products that they're consuming. And so I think that we have to be more mindful. And when I think about having this first natural and organic health expo, it really was not only to expose some of the things that we're doing naturally, but it was also to highlight some of the good things that we're doing conventionally. And so with this mad craze and this new religion that we call natural, I think we need to be responsible. We have to become more educated, because everything natural is not good. It really isn't. And some of us are being sold a bill of goods in the form of natural, and it's not. We're sold that with the foods, we're sold that with the products, and we're sold that with our health. And we're dying, and we're suffering, and we're now creating more diseases than we never had before. So